Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers taking on the Detroit Pistons. And now the Los Angeles starters. Johnson is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
The Pistons on offense. Outside Wembanyama. Screen by O'Neal. James against Leonard. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Yeah, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
Durant against Leonard. Pass to Johnson. Back to Durant. Rebounded by Pippen.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Wembanyama. It's stolen. Down low. Here's James. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Detroit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Launches a three. Chamberlain pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's James. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. James has got 5.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
Leonard outside for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Lakers call timeout.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Johnson passes to Durant. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Pippen.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Leonard. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Leonard. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:27 left in the first. Johnson finds James. Rebounded by Pippen.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Bryant. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Screen by O'Neal. And he lobs it up top. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Clock at 2. Leonard for 3. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 6.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
James outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to James. It's good. Off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
Pippen, pass to Bryant. Fires the 3. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Bryant. Antetokounmpo covering. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Wembanyama, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Detroit on top. They lead by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Now, here is James. Blocked! And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
It's stolen by Leonard. Floats one up. Another shot. O'Neal. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
It's his first trip to the line. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. The Pistons on offense. Here's Bryant. Leonard outside. Bryant, a screen on James. Here's Leonard. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And Leonard drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. There, LeBron for 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Leonard outside. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Screen by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Picked it out of midair. James passes to Johnson. Out to James. Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. The Pistons trailing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Leonard. Screen by O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. James passes to Johnson. Back to James. Outside Johnson. James, right side. Punching it inside. LeBron.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Pippen pass to Wembanyama. And the three off target.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
James outside. Screen by Durant. Three-pointer. And it's James with the three. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Pippen pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Rebound by the Lakers. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Johnson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Pass to Leonard. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. Here's Pippen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The Lakers lead by 7. Durant, pass to Johnson. James, outside. Puts up a three. And another three for the Lakers.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. .41 seconds left in the second quarter.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run. And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Fires from the wing, and Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got his second basket. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Johnson. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And stolen by Durant. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Johnson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And Los Angeles leads by 12.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Leonard on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Los Angeles ball.
Durant with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Antetokounmpo finds James. The rebound by Detroit. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. They get it back. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Outside Durant. Out to James. On target from range. James has got 23.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's O'Neal. Leonard passes to Pippen. Sinks it from distance. Pippen's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Again, the miss by James. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Pippen. And here's Bryant outside. And Detroit another 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from it.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. James outside, 4 on the clock. Tries it from 19 and off the glass. That one's good. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bryant. Here's O'Neal. It's blocked. Now James. 25 points in the game. Johnson passes to Durant. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard outside. The 3. They get it again. O'Neal. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Lakers lead by 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for the Lakers. Durant. Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Pistons trail by 10. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Johnson. Back to Antetokounmpo. With 1 on the clock. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles up 10. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Johnson with a double team. Wembanyama, screen on James. There's the steal. Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. O'Neal pulls it in.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Leonard passes to O'Neal. Here's Pippen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Durant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Johnson. Back to Durant. The Lakers with another miss.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. And here's Bryant outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting.
The Lakers call timeout. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers. Johnson.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Bryant, right side. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles leading by 7. James passes to Johnson. Back to James. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Over Wembanyama. Durant's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Outside Wembanyama from downtown, and the Pistons, another three.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
James outside, back to Johnson, and out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Pistons trail by 4.
2 minutes.
And here's Leonard.
2 minutes.
Pass to Pippen. Leonard against James. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. Rebound, the Lakers. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Lakers lead by 4. James outside. Now here's Durant. There's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bryant finds Leonard. It counts, and the foul. It's on LeBron James.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Leonard passes to Pippen. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. Right side, Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Pass to Durant. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. To the paint. It's tipped.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
From deep, Johnson. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Pass to Leonard. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 fouls. At the line for the Lakers. Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Make some noise for your best right dance crew.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for the Lakers.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
The three from Wembanyama. It falls.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this
everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Stephen Curry's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's O'Neal. And there's Bryant. And it's Chamberlain in at the four-man position. Now here's Curry. And it's Kobe missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Drills it from outside.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Outside, Bryant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Pippen. From deep, Bryant buries the long-range jumper.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar outside. James against Giannis. Giannis with some nice D. And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Giannis dishes to Curry. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. Curry finds Bryant.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Leonard with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
KD against Giannis. Left side, Curry. Shoots over Leonard. And it's sent back by Leonard. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And stolen by James. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Chamberlain, the pass to Bryant. Off target from three-point range. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Pippen. LeBron sets the screen for Pippen. Back to LeBron. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw this game. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pippen, the pass to James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the game. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Kobe. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Shaq against Pippen. No one near James as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kobe. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Pippen. And here's Bryant outside.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pippen kicks to LeBron. Outside Leonard for the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Chamberlain dishes to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Chicago up 1. And we'll get things started in the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Antetokounmpo. O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bryant in at the 3. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. LeBron passes to Leonard. Floats it up for James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Curry. All alone. Rebound by the Bulls. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard kicks to KD. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by Chamberlain. From deep, James. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. And here is Curry. He's covered by Leonard. Launches it. Curry can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3. Leonard looking over the floor. Leonard draws the double. Now here's Pippen. The wide open look for Durant. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. KD's got 6.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Outside Bryant for 3. From range, Kobe drills it.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Kobe dishes to Giannis. Giannis slashing, and he converts the layup. Giannis has got his first points of the game.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pippen finds James. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
LeBron James always ready to sacrifice for the play. Absorbs the contact, draws the foul, gets the shot off.
Good on the second free throw. A minute 42 left in the first half. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .137 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. LeBron passes to KD. Knocked away. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Talk about pure scores. Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
High post, KD. Bryant on him. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Kobe with the steal. Oh, that was a creative jam by Kobe.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. James against Antetokounmpo. Giannis with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry, that's good.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Antetokounmpo against James. Leonard sets a screen for LeBron. With 1 on the clock and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with James. And it's Durant. Then there's Pippen. And it's Leonard in at the 2 spot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
KD against Bryant. Clock at 6. Here's Pippen. It's blocked by Shaq. Curry dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shaq down low. Guarded by KD. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And so here is Chicago. 6-point game. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's James. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is doubled. He gets it in there. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pippen, the pass to LeBron. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Bryant. Lets it go with a 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
James, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Shaq. Lays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
LeBron passes to Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pippen, the pass to LeBron. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Pitt works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Kobe. They get the rebound. Nice yet again. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Count it good. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, KD. Here's LeBron. Cavaliers with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis against KD. Pass to Chamberlain. Cleveland moving it around. Inside, 5 to shoot.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Pippen. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Curry. Here's Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
Stephen Curry.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Shaq against Pippen. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left in the third. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Launches from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And with 3/4 behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Bulls trail by 3. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Chamberlain. Stephen Curry's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Kobe in at the 3. Pass to Durant to tie it up. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. KD's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Kevin Durant does such a good job of reading the defense and attacking any weakness he might anticipate.
Outside, Kobe got a piece of it. Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
James has a 2-pointer. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
And here are the Cavaliers. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Durant feeling it out a bit. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. James against O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Shaq. From deep, James. Out to KD. Goes back up. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing. Keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even. Guys.
Thank you, David. Pippen finds KD. Back to Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Durant against Bryant. Durant, no good. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Bryant's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Outside Durant. Over Bryant. No good from Durant.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Curry passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Pippen against Shaq. Pippen dishes to James.
2 minutes remaining.
Looking to end the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First team foul. At the line for 2, LeBron James.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
KD against Kobe. Durant up top. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Check the screen on Leonard. Curry with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Durant for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Down his high post. KD's on him. Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe against KD. KD draws the double. LeBron passes to Pippen. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
To the paint, here's O'Neal. Money!
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. KD against Bryant. Outside Durant.
Did he ever sell the pump fake? Worked to absolute perfection.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until